again, everybody. It's Todd Staruch, the horror nerd, here at the iHeart Horror 4th Annual Convention in Sayreville, New Jersey. I am having a blast getting to talk to some amazing actors and actresses and filmmakers, all to support the Deborah Heart and Lung Foundation. I've been having a blast all day, and it's about to get better because I get to speak with Mr. Matt Mitler. Matt, how are you?
Well, thank you. I'm okay. How are you doing?
I am doing great.
Having a blast.
And I am not even kidding. I you know, the fact that I even get to do this, I realize how lucky I am because I'm just a fan at heart. And I love all these movies, right? I'm looking at your table here, like all the
Have
work
you ever been
that
one of
you've
these?
done. I'm sorry?
Have you been in one of these?
I am an indie filmmaker,
Oh, okay.
and I have been killed in some low-budget indie films. So
That's
you know,
that's the apotheosis. I mean, that's really what
yeah, and
it's all about. It's all about getting killed.
For some reason, it always gets a big pop from the audience, and I'm like, what did I ever do? Like, they love to see me get killed. So Matt, let me ask you a question. Did it? You know, I'm looking at your banner here, Mutilator, Basket Case 2. These movies have been around for a long time. Does it ever surprise you that they still have such a fan base after all this time?
Yeah, it's totally crazy. It's really crazy. I mean, I would get like some message, and it's not even from this country, like from England or Europe, you know, saying, "Oh, I watch your films. Like, I just got married and we watched it on our honeymoon." And I go, "What? You know, can I have an autograph?" Yeah, sure. You know, I mean, I get people sending me Pokemon cards. You're my favorite Pokemon character. Okay.
Fandom is an interesting thing, right?
It's wild. It's wild.
So, Matt, what made you decide to get into acting? How did you catch the acting bug?
All right. You can edit this out, as I think.
It's okay.
I mean, I grew up in a household where my mother was an entertainer. She sang and she was humorous. She had a radio program. And when I was born, my father worked out a way, he owned a radio station, which worked out well for my mother, to broadcast live from our kitchen.
Oh, wow.
So from the time I could talk till about 5 or 6, I was on a morning show with my mother. And I guess she was like the straight woman, and whatever I said, she made it funny. And then, you know, she was a wacky. She still is a wacky person. So she had Lenny Bruce records around the house, Mad magazines. So I was influenced by I would recite Lenny Bruce routines to my parents at my parents' cocktail parties, and they go, "Okay, you can go to bed now." So that was something.
Huh.
And I would do voices and stuff like that. And then in school, there were some theater things, but I was more in fine art, like this guy over here, Fred. But I liked the theater people, and they kept going, "Oh, come on, you should do it, you should do it." So I started to do it, and it was terrifying, but that seemed like a reason to do it. So I was kind of playing around with it, but I was never very serious about it. And then I found an experimental theater company that really struck me. And I started to work like that, and then I dropped out of college, and was in a company that was doing children's theater, experimental adult theater, and mime.
Wow.
And I was just like doing it, and doing plays all over the place. And then I started getting cast in small films and indie films, and I did, you know, music videos for MTV. And then when I came to New York, I was doing stand-up comedy and underground theater and experimental theater and stuff like that. And I would go out on auditions, and Mutilator was my first film. And the message on my machine, because we had answering machines then, was, "Matt Mitler, this is Buddy Cooper, I want you to be in my film." And I was like, wow. Because the audition was pretty horrible. I had to do a love scene with an older gentleman who was supposed to be playing my girlfriend. So I was going, I'm not sure how this is going to read. But I guess it was good enough to put me in the film. So I did that. And then from then on, I hardly had to audition. I got offered a lot of films. I did them. Dead Time Stories came right out of that. Brett Piper's Battle for the Lost Planet. I didn't meet him till the first day on set. I never auditioned for him. I mean, a lot of these films came that way. So it was something, it was fun, it was exciting at the time, and I wanted to make my own film, so I was learning the ropes. And then Robert and I made a film together, the two of us.
Interesting.
Yeah, Cracking Up, which is available on Amazon Video for really, really, really cheap.
That was the same shameless self-promotion part of our interview, right?
Thank you.
No, listen, I'm all about it. Like, trust me. So, Matt, let me ask you a question. If you could go back in time and tell one thing to your younger self, what would you tell yourself?
Be ready to say no.
Okay.
Can I give you can I illustrate it?
Yeah, that's a good one. Go for
Here's
it.
the second floor of a factory. You're going to run and you're going to vault over the railing and then drop down to fight a 10-foot tall mutant. So I say, well, I do my own stunts. Can you have like an airbag for me? Or at least a mattress? Sure thing. Come in the next morning. There's the railing. There's the mutant. And there's cement floor. There's no airbag. There's no mattress. Oh, no, we couldn't find one. You still going to do it? Just say no. That's all I'm going to say.
Okay. I won't ask how that turned out.
It turned out well.
But you're upright, so I guess.
I'm fine. Don't worry about me.
I love it.
Okay.
So what are you up to these days? Any new projects coming up you can tell us about?
Company. Well, this is the film that's available. We're still hawking that. I have a theater company for last 28 years, an experimental company in New York City, but we travel all over the place. And that's my main thing. And then I still do some comedy, some impersonations, and stuff like that.
Very cool.
Yeah, the company is called Dzieci, and you won't be able to spell it, so I'll spell it for you. It's D-Z-I-E-C-I, Dzieci. It's Polish. It means children, but it's not children's theater. Some of it is. But yeah, if you're ever in New York, I'll give you tickets.
Very cool. I will take you up on that. I love local theater. I love community. My daughter's a theater kid, so I'm all about it.
All right, cool.
I will take you up on that.
All right.
Any final words, Matt, before we leave you be?
Thanks for being fans. Thanks for seeing the films. Thanks for watching them more times than you probably should. But it's all great.
Awesome. Matt, thank you so much for a few minutes of your time. It really was a pleasure to speak with you. Like I said, I am just a fan at heart that gets to do some cool stuff. So thank you so much for the years of entertainment. All right. Matt Mitler, everybody, here at iHeart Horror version 4. This is Todd Stewart, the Horror Nerd, signing off. We will see all of you in the next interview.